Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead with your host Rob Hale, playing as Ely Keaton, the bloodstained student who is nevertheless quite happy despite being in a little bit of pain here. And here's your good friend Kit Witt. Oops, I'm already trying to smash things up. Stop doing that. Okay. In this episode, we are going to be trying to locate a hardware store so that we can find a shovel, because we desperately need a shovel. And in the last episode, we found, it was the last one, we found this super nifty vehicle right here, which we have yet to name. I would love to name it after some people watching who comment and subscribe. So if that's something you're interested in, as long as your name isn't too strange, then I might just do that. I don't know. I'm not totally decided on that, but I think I probably will. It does violate a little bit of the role-playing aspect of the game, but it's also kind of cool, I guess. Alright, so it is 6:30 at night and we are wounded and bitten, so I think what we're going to do is stick around and try to develop some skills by reading until we are tired, get rid of some of this pain, and make it a little bit safer to venture out. So to do that, first thing I'm going to do is look around for some disinfectant. And how do I find? Go. So I do not have any disinfectant. I thought I did. Let's see. I do have some antibiotics, so I think I will just take those. There we go. And I think also, I have these glow sticks. It's a small blue light glow stick, use it to bend the plastic and break the glass cylinder inside to start the reaction. It will produce a small amount of light. I wonder how small. I guess we will find out one way or another. Alright, let's sit right here and get to reading. Let's check out the books that we have not yet looked at. First and foremost. Okay, that one brings my fabrication to 3. Did I read this? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Antique adornments, we will read you as well. Oh, I can craft a gold ring. Maybe with some of... I guess I wasn't able to get the gold, was I? I got silver, though. Yeah, silver bracelet I can make also. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Whoa. What do we have here? Oh, I can't read any of them because I'm like full up right now. So let me drop some stuff. I'm gonna drop the food dehydrator. I think I'll just keep my backpack. Drop this stuff. Okay, that's good enough for now. I'm going to wear this backpack. And I'm going to drop off that stomach I noticed that I had in the fridge before it goes bad, hopefully. Okay, get back to it. You pick up the books when you drop them, which is not the awesomest thing every single time. Alright, let's get back to it. Dance, 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 yes. That brings the dodge skill to 1. Okay. What else do we have here? So I may just read that right now. It takes 6 minutes. Oh, I can't read that right now because my dodging skill is already better than that. Okay. Oh, crap. I think these are just for fun. Definitely these novels are just for fun. So let's take a look at these. 3 crafting recipes, cool. Go up. Oh, Samurai novel is a novel. Oh, okay, so when they have the chapters, that probably makes them. So maybe this, I guess this is supposed to be US Weekly? Or is that supposed to be Us Weekly, the magazine? That does bring your speaking skill up. But I'm already above that. Computer science. Self-esteem. This one. That one. Okay. So I have one that can. So the yellow ones have they have recipes in them that I don't yet know, but I already have that level of skill. So I already have a fabrication level of 3. This 101 crafts for beginners isn't going to teach me any more fabrication, but I may learn the recipes. Also, if this book is nearby, I can access the recipes. Is there a way to see what the recipes are? Yes, probably if I examine the book. Yeah, here we go. So this 101 Crafts for Beginners has some recipes, and I want to look through this because I was unable to make that stone shovel, which would be a huge help right now, and would stop us from needing to actually go and find a shovel. So I wonder if I can build that with any of this stuff. Soda can stove kit, that might be useful. I can build a hacksaw. We already have them, but I guess that... Oh, shovel. 30 crafting recipes. And shovel and entrenching tool are on this list. Interesting. I thought I tried to craft with the book nearby, but maybe... Does it need to be in your recipe? No, I don't think it needs to be in your inventory in order for that to work. But anyway, let's look at the other one. I guess it's in our inventory. Maybe not. There was another book that was yellow. The Popular Mechanics. Oh, it's just on the other sofa. This has 1 crafting recipe, the firearm repair kit. So if I go to craft, I am next to this book, I should be able to find, for example, the entrenching tool, right? Because it said in the book. Yeah, there it is. Recipe not memorized yet. It's written in that nearby book. Okay. This has a difficulty of 7, which means we would almost certainly fail it, but it would train our fabrication like mad. Although 5 hours would be a super long time, and we need a bunch of crap that we do not have. So let me instead look for a shovel. There's a shovel. I still need the anvil and all that stuff, metal tongs, and a bunch of things that are going to be very difficult for us to acquire at this present stage. So what about, still no, this is the only shovel. I wonder, I need probably like a survival book that I don't have in order to build the makeshift shovel specifically. Okay, let's get back to reading. Let's actually read. So the light blue books will bring things up that I don't presently have. So what I'll do actually, what I'm going to do is I want to get, nope, I don't want to grab, I want to get the books that are not going to be useful for me anymore. And also the fiction books. And drop them off. I'll keep the newspaper page. And I'm going to put these somewhere. Did I do it right? I'm not grabbing something wrong, am I? Okay. So what I want to do is just get these out of the way. So just simplify the list. And I'll keep them, out here, I guess. just so I don't accidentally. Well, I'm going to keep them out here. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. I'm going to keep them out here in case I need them for kindling or something like that, or paper at some point, but I also want them to be out of the way to make it easier in terms of reading. Can you come in? Yeah, actually I should have not had her do that. Now she's going to come back out again. Drop off what I just picked up. Was this novel? Okay. Now, after a little bit of organization is done here, I want you to come in because it's cold outside. Do we still have the thermometer? I guess we don't have the thermometer on us. Now, all I have on us and nearby are books that will benefit me in some way, shape, or form. So the computer science and these two down here will benefit me later on. I don't presently know enough in order to actually read these. It's just it's above Ely's head, so she's not going to be able to. She leafs through these books. It's like she sees diagrams and descriptions of things. She just has no clue. So it's too far beyond her. That's what these ones that are grayed out, but with this little red note are. The blue ones are the ones I can develop my skills just by reading right now, and then the yellow ones are the ones that aren't going to develop skills, but they do contain recipes that I need, so I don't want to get rid of those. I want to keep those nearby. Alright, so what is a priority right now? Maybe I'll read this Ham Radio Illustrated to work on my electronics. I do want to... yeah. Or the Bowyer's Buddy to up my fab. There are some recipes in there as well. Okay, I'm just going to read this. If I find the opportunity to get some more books, I'm definitely going to take that. Especially, I have some martial arts books somewhere, don't I? Probably on the other side of the river. That's where they are, actually. Alright, well, whatever. It's going to take me a while to get at those. Okay. Now I'm not going to be able to read. Yeah, it's too dark to read. I should have that book in my inventory, though, so maybe what we'll do is... well... why am I in so much pain? Oh, I'm sick from... infection. Yeah. I am presently infected, which is going to be not so great. I'll continue taking antibiotics until that clears up. Oh, it just cleared up. And she's happy. Recovering from infection is still not so hot, but it's, whatever. It's better than being infected, and as you can see on her face, she's a little bit happier about it. So, let me see. I'm going to use this glow stick. I activated the glow stick, and so, what is the lighting right here? It's bright. It's bright right where I'm standing, so this may not be good for crafting. May be good for crafting, may not be good, I don't know. But, I can at least read, I suspect, so let's take a look at this. I wonder how long this lasts. I can throw it now and light something else up. So I think I have a bunch of these. Anyway, let's read. I'll go back to reading the... what was it? What was I reading? Right here, Bowyer's Buddy. Read until I gain a level. Cool. So she's doing a lot of retching, which is not so super great. But, oh, fabrication is up. Cool. Now she's upset. Yeah, because she's been so sick. I don't know... okay. Lit up. Interesting. Does that mean because the lighting is bright? Let's see where we're at. Glow stick is down to 655, but I believe that we just used it for at least like 3 hours, maybe? Something like that. So it does last a good long time. So this is super handy for now. It doesn't help us with the cooking, but it does help us with the reading. And as I mentioned, in case you have missed it in the past, when her skills go up to a total of 30, and every 30 thereafter, I'm going to bump up her intelligence a level. because that's her thing. She's a smart girl, and that's how she's going to save the world, hopefully, right? Is using her brain rather than her brawn. So I think we're pretty close here. 1, 2, 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yep, 2 more skill ups, and she will be going up to the next level of intellect. She presently is naturally at 12, which is a gifted intellect. I would say that is, in game terms, I think that's like a low, you'd call that probably a low level genius. I think 14 in the stats is considered by the creators of the game, from a game balance perspective, is considered like a world class, somebody who's world class at that. So if you had a strength of 14, you'd be like an elite world class powerlifter, for example. That would be somebody whose strength is at 14. So that's what these numbers kind of mean. And I think at level 20, it's considered to be the peak of human ability. So yeah, then if you were level 20, you might be like the best ever, or a level that people haven't actually achieved yet, but could at some point. So that's what these numbers mean, and I think it would be cool. This apocalypse is going to be a reason for her to sort of actually achieve a new level of intellect than over what she presently is at. I'm going to attempt to take some aspirin. I shouldn't be throwing up anymore because I'm over that post-infection period. Should I get a drink? Nah, I'll just keep reading. That's not how you read, is it? So, I just read this one, but this can take me up another one, so I'm going to read again. Till I cannot read anymore. My pain is going down, which is great. It's too dark to read, so that the thing went out. I'm still not tired. Kind of a bummer. It's 1 in the morning. Man, she just doesn't get tired very easily, does she? So I'm gonna go and see what I've got for food and drink. Does she still have the water? Oh, we're out of water? Didn't realize we were out of water already. Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Is there any food over here? Or water? Eat bandages and cigars, I guess. I don't want to consume that purifier by accident. That would be bad. Bacon. You're getting eaten bacon. Cream soda. Orange soda. Still thirsty. Is this going to... What quenches me? This cocktail will quench me. Alright. More celebration. Yes. So, now the question is, should I break another glow stick? I think I have glow sticks. I think I have more glow sticks, I should say. Let's see. Not on my person. But I recall picking up a whole bunch of glow sticks. Maybe that's one of those things that's on the other side of the river. That's not what I want to do. Here we go. Okay. So, I guess that's it for glow sticks. So we will attempt to go to sleep, I guess. Oh, what's here? Glamopolzen does do something. So I'm going to grab it. Oops. What's that? I always look at that, don't I? I'm going to drop the Glamopolzen for now. Actually, I'm going to drop all of these books. Dead glow stick. Can you take that apart? I'm sure you can. What will I get? Plastic? Yep. Cool. Probably not a whole lot of plastic, but what are you going to do? Let's try to sleep. Sleep. Oh, she fell asleep. Cool. I wasn't sure she was going to be able to because she was tired, but it worked out. She's back to being hungry. I'm okay with that. Keep sleeping until you're healed at minimum, please. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. Okay, the light is going to be up. Ah, perfect. 8 o'clock. We're rested. We're feeling good. We're a little hungry and thirsty. But all things considered, not too terrible. There are no present debuffs. The focus gain is negative, but I think that's because our focus is super duper high. Our speed is up to 100, which is badass. And I think we are now going to head out. I will get around to organizing that stuff one of these days. But for right now, our priority is securing our food and water. So that is what we are going to do. Get into the car. Kit is nowhere to be found, as always. Kit, are you coming? Oh, Kit. Okay, she is coming. Wow, why is she so slow? If anybody knows and can help me with that information, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, I'm going to zoom out to there. I do like to remain zoomed in. It will help people watching on their phones, which is obviously better. But I have to zoom out to drive, which is fine. I'm sure that doesn't bother people too much, except for the fact that I forget to zoom back in. So we're gonna go explore up here where my where the cursor is now, and we're gonna see if we can find any garages. There is some weird background noise happening here. Hopefully you cannot hear that. Is that a boulder? Gonna avoid a boulder. Something's going on. Definitely want to avoid those. Oh, now there's a car alarm going off outside in real life. That is not in the game, if you can hear it. I do have some sound. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I have the means of making background noise a little bit less severe, but that is super loud, so hopefully... I just crashed into that. She's not the best driver. Okay, finally that is off. That was very loud. So I do apologize if you could hear that. Watch out! Watch out! I don't want to run over you, but also I can't really help it. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna take it nice and easy. Because I really don't want to damage the engine in this car. If I damage the engine, then we lose our ability to get around nice and easy. Left the trunk open. That actually happened to me in real life today. I didn't leave it open, but the light on the car said it was open, so it was like closed, but the latch was still on, and I was worried I was going to lose the stuff I had in my back of my car area. Okay, we're headed by that crash site. Oh, I haven't seen the crash site yet. I thought we had seen a crash site, but maybe not. Okay. Let's see. There's a wriggling snake here. Is that all that is? That really looks like a graphic of... What is a wriggling snake? I assumed a wriggling snake was... Items. I think I've got a filter on. Yes, I do. Just rocks, it says. Okay, well, I'm going to go over there and check that out. I really thought that we had found a crash site. Let me look at these notes. What is this? These are the bodies, right? Not what that is? Bodies, yeah. Okay. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Alright, well, let's stop the car. Nope, that's not what I want. Car is stopped. Let's stop driving and head over to this crash site. There is... Okay, what is this? Winding flexible rod that is constantly wriggling. So... I am thinking that that is an artifact, which is interesting at this stage in the game. And it brings about questions like, what should I do? I think it is worth it to climb on top of this. Ooh, and it hurt me. Actually, it didn't hurt me. It ripped my pants, which kind of sucks. But I guess it's better than being hurt, especially if I eventually. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll take it. Get off of there. Oh, so just holding it has done some things. I presently feel unwell, but my perception is now up 4. I want to look just to make sure that there isn't any more notes that I missed there. Message log. Let's see. Feel unwell. My perception is +4, and I've picked up the wriggling snake. Okay, let's check it out. Perception is now crazy high. Just having this thing on me, it says I feel unwell, but I don't presently have any effects listed. So that is a little bit concerning. What is this unwell doing to me? Is it radiation, for example? Could this be a burst of radiation? Could I be getting irradiated just by holding onto this thing? I don't know. Also, they can be used. List notes. I'm gonna write a note here. I think this is just stone. Capital. Artifact, stone, I'm gonna put here. Just because I don't know if this is gonna have any metal. I think this is all like stone type items. Diggable, no, dirt, pile of rubble, yeah, so there's probably, this wouldn't be like a regular helicopter crash or something where I'd be able to get metal and other things, I don't think. I guess I'm gonna hang on to this for a little bit longer, just to see if I notice any further effects from this sickness that I have, this unwell feeling. I'm guessing that means that it reduces my health. So my question is it like a one-time health reduction, or is it a permanent health reduction? I just don't know. I don't know if I want to mess with it either. I may stash it somewhere. We got parking lots and parks and all manner of stuff. I think I may. I'm actually getting more worried about this as time goes on. Okay, she's in the car. Finally. Let's go up here. Just to look around. We're doing some recon at the moment. Try to see if we can find useful. That wolf spider might be worth ramming. Just to see if I can find useful storefronts and stuff nearby. Parking lot, jewelry store, parking lot, museum. Heading up, heading up. There's a fat zombie there. There are some swimmer zombies as well. They do spot me. I don't super care. I may not bother getting out at the moment because I don't necessarily want to go into any of these places. I don't mind luring them away though. I don't really care if they're out in this field. I don't think that will affect us too much. Is that a gun store? That is a gun store. Okay. Gun store is tempting, although I don't know if I presently have any way to actually get into the gun store. It will be locked. What does it take to make a lockpick? It just takes some scrap metal and a hammer. It says I don't have a hammer, but I believe I have that in that trunk. So where can I get some scrap metal? Well, I'm just going to head over a little bit closer to the gun store. See if there's, if there's any vehicles or anything. And there's a gas station as well. I would like to check out that gas station too. So what are these bad guys that we've got? To the east, zombie dogs, regular zombies, crawling zombies. That's cool. I can deal with that. So I think what I'll do is drive up a little bit further. Oops, that's not how you drive, is it? Drive up a little bit further until they kind of notice me. Oh, we got some stuff down here too. And slow to a stop. Turn off the car. And deal with these bad guys. Now, one way that needs to... I was going to go to these bushes back here, but then I realized that what they're going to do is just plow right through my car, which I desperately do not want them to do. So instead of that, I'm going to shut off this enemy detection for now. I'm going to try to move down. My speed is back down to 98. Okay. That zombie is going up to Kitt, so that's kind of good. I guess they won't attack the car from there. And there's an acidic zombie. Where did you come from? What I don't think that the acid damages the car. This is super ungreat. I did not see that. So what I'm going to do is kill this zombie. She lures the zombie into there and hacks away at it. Now what I'm going to do is go into my inventory and I'm going to pull out my clock. And if I get too close, it's definitely going to spray at me. I don't know why it hasn't at Kitt yet. I don't want to... okay. Okay, I'm going to move it a little closer. Okay, firing from here. Precise aim is going to take a while, but I think I might be able to hit. And just... ooh, what just happened? Kitwit is doing some work. Hopefully that acidic zombie is just waiting its turn rather than going into the car, which it may be doing. How about from here? I'm going to precise shoot right from here. Oh, okay. So I fired the gun. It did strike a target, but not Ely's target. It actually blasted the zombie right behind her, I think. Oh wait, is this acid? Oh no, that's acid. So it did actually hit this zombie and sprayed acid on the zombie next to it, which will damage it. So let's just take a quick look to see where we're at. Okay, heavily injured and heavily injured. Perfect. Fire again. She should be... her steadiness is good. I'm going to just precise aim. Just... it's worth it. It's worth it to kill this zombie. We are hurting the zombie. And it's dead. Okay. Okay. Let's move up and smash it ASAP. That gunfire will attract a bunch of zombies, as can be seen. Can I smash from here? I think it's worth it. Yes, stop smashing. Damn it. My left leg hurts, yeah. What's the car doing? That wheel is damaged, but it probably always was. I don't really know. I definitely want to smash. We have called mucho attention to ourselves. I don't mind a small fight, but that looks like a fight that on the scale that we can't handle. So I think what I'm going to do is, because they're going to move towards where they heard this sound. So I think what I'm going to do is get in the car. No, don't come out of here yet. Get. And I'm going to take control of the vehicle, please, very quickly. Ooh, yeah. And back up. Go, go, go. That's not the right way. That's not the right way, is it? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I'll take it. Take it. Good. Gotta get away from that bush. Okay, now who sees us? Just a few. So I think what we're gonna do is back up just a little bit more and stop driving. slow down the car. Stop driving. And we're going to stand our ground here because this is... Oh, okay, hold on. I got to switch weapons, don't I? Wield this machete. Ooh. Nope. We're going to do our method. Yeah. So Ely tricks the tough zombie onto the bush so that she can have a few free whacks. That sounded slightly dirty, but it worked. A critical hit for the first hit. And she continues slicing away, doing damage to the zombie. The zombie does manage to bite her. It does do a small amount of damage, but it's not a deep wound. And she misses her next strike. She's blocking damage, but I don't know if she's hitting. This tough zombie is doing some damage to her, but it's not enough. Victorious, she waits for her next foe. And her strategy is really working. She manages to smash the zombies by the time the decayed zombie approaches. And she goes back to work, destroying it. Awesome. Wow. Okay, so that could have gone way worse. All of that. This small horde kind of moving towards them could have been big time danger. Attempting to back out of there in the car quickly could have been danger. That acid zombie could have been big danger, and it all ended up being sort of okay. Now, we do have to pulp that zombie. Oh. What have we here? This is just ammo. I was hoping that was a gun. This is a 40 caliber Smith & Wesson. Or this is, I'm sorry, 40 caliber Smith & Wesson ammo. Yeah. Right. I'll take it. And, oh, I thought it was, oh, the rain is diminishing our ability to view. I'm going to drop what I just picked up in the trunk. Including this wriggling snake, I think. I think if it's nearby, that's fine. I'm terrified that this, hacksaw... It's good. Yeah. I'm terrified that it is damaging her health. So, is there anything I can eat? Oh yeah. There's some meat that I left in the trunk. Nothing to quench though, and she is presently very thirsty. Well, okay, that lemon put her back up just to thirsty, so that's good. And she's gonna eat some more fried seeds. That's just to take the edge off. Oops. I will close the trunk this time. And oh, okay, she got in. Good, good. Wait a second. You know what? I don't think we're gonna get back in just yet. Now that I think about it, we're gonna move up and fight them from a distance because there are a few zombies in the neighborhood, and I'd rather just deal with them out here rather than close to everybody and just kind of lure them in. So let's yell. That's not how you yell. There we go. Is that gonna work? So moving. It definitely sees us now. Yeah, so she tricks him into the bush as usual. She does manage to slice out a critical hit. Ooh, tough zombie bit her in the head. It did go through her armor. She is still getting to work though. She's grabbed and bitten. Damage is being done. This tough zombie is proving to be a relatively tough foe, but not too much for Ely to handle. And she cuts him down in the bush. Okay. Swimmer zombie should be coming for us now. Yep. Okay, so we will wait. She is here. Get into that bush. Ah, oh, she destroyed it. It's okay. Fight. We're just going to stand around and fight. Yeah. So after destroying that bush, Ely is having none of it, and she just steps up and cleaves down the swimmer zombie without difficulty. Now we're going to smash these guys, take a look at what they have, and this right here is the acidic zombie corpse. So, the question is, I think if you butcher it, it is okay, I think. I'm going to try, let's see. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Couldn't remember how that worked. If you smash them, they do spray acid, which is obviously awful, but you can butcher them and it doesn't do you any harm. So I guess it's kind of like a, pufferfish situation. As long as you cut up the right parts, you're not gonna, nobody's gonna die. Okay, let's see. Does anybody else see us now? There's some boomers in there. I'm not super worried about them. So it looks like some tourists or something were cut down right here, because we have fedoras and all manner of stuff. Oh, we have a nice bikini top here. Yeah, 3 mangled corpses. That's unfortunate for those guys, but it is what it is. Yeah, bikini tops. So these were some people either on, some kind of vacation or whatever, and they got mauled here. Take some beer. Okay. Oh, there's some more stuff kicking around. Yeah. Nobody see us yet. That boomer does. It's gonna blow up when it gets to us. We know that. And I think boomer was the first cell phone. I will take that. I will take the fit over sunglasses. I think I have a pro fishing rod, but I will take, just in case I do not. Okay. And I'm going to put on my sunglasses, because I had some sunglasses and I don't know what happened to them. Don't know why. I'm not wearing them anymore, but I did forget to zoom in. But putting on the sunglasses reminded me to take a look. Alright, Boomer. There's not a whole lot I can do, I guess, in terms of fighting you. I just need to deal silver. I want to accrue with I want to amass a whole bunch of silver and gold. I don't know if that actually does any good, but I'll do it. Why the heck not? Flotation vest, what are you made out of? Plastic. Alright, Boomer. Let's do it. Let's fight. Yeah, I thought that was what was going to happen. I can still fight you, though. So the Boomer sprays bile into Ely's face, but this is not the first time this has happened to her. In fact, her first encounter with zombies included some bile in the face, much like this. She steps forward, slicing the Boomer anyway, able to see through some clear spots on her that she's wiped into her sunglasses. She hears the distant rumble of thunder as she hacks away at the body of the Boomer. Boomer was apparently a mailman. We're going to move away just in case anybody else has been drawn in, and we're going to wait until, that bile on the face clears up a little bit. We're going to go back to work. Did I look at this stuff? Yeah, I did, right? Yeah. I'm going to get these casings. Back. Let's go back to fighting. Still doing okay. We're not getting beat up too badly. We are getting beat up, but to a tolerable degree. So it's probably not going to do us a whole lot of good, our usual method. I think Ely knows that, because she's going to get spit at before it even happens. Yeah. Are you going to move in, though? Yeah. Okay, move. Ely's method worked against her. With the bile on her face, she accidentally stumbles into the bush herself and ends up getting hit a few times. It's okay, though. It's okay. Prowling zombie. What is way over to the west? A zombie dog. Don't think it will come over here, but we will see. We'll just take care of it if it does. Are you not seeing us? God damn it, crawling zombie. Let's just go. I think we'll just fight these guys. If we can find a bush, we will take it. It still doesn't see us. If not, we're just going to stand there and fight. We were grabbed and clawed at, though, and it did do some damage, and we now have a deep bite on our right arm, which was before this fight, I think, but I didn't notice it. Alright. This zombie had a foot crank on it, which is less important to us now that we have this vehicle. So it's slightly less exciting, but it is exciting nevertheless, because I still wouldn't mind making a bike or similar human-powered vehicle, that just in case we want to venture out but not waste gas or something like that. Okay, the child is lured into the bushes, and Ely begins swinging away. There is some guilt to be felt here, but I think we can deal with that. Oh, she didn't like that lemon. Why not? Lemons are great. Listen. Now this is a little bit of come on. First of all, lemons taste good. They're obviously super sour, but they're delicious. That's why we drink lemonade and all that. A lemonade is just, lemon with sugar in it. So, yeah, they're sour. But, come on. She disliked eating that lemon as much as she disliked murdering a child. Come on. That's a little extreme. Although she's still probably a little buzzed from this screwdriver that she had. So, are we spotted by the zombies that are in the area? We are not. So we're going to take a look at this car. Let's see. Security system's damaged. Does not have enough wheels. That is all to be expected. It does have loads of gasoline though, so we are going to take that. Does it have anything else cool and useful in it? Doesn't look like it. Let's see what's under the seat here. Some potato chips, good. We're going to use that to fulfill our hunger, but only once we get some water. Right. Okay, that zombie sees us, so we will retreat. Let me look at. Wait. Okay. Let's take a look at Kitt's wounds. She does have some wounds, nothing too severe. Her right arm and left leg are beat up a little bit, but nothing we cannot handle. Okay. Let's see what we got. Far to the east we have some shady zombies, and up to the north we have a fat zombie, but again, nothing we can't handle. Ely is feeling very confident in her abilities at this point. I think what we'll do is wait right around the corner here for this fat zombie to finally roll on in. Oh, it's going to take forever because it is in the bush. And Ely notices it's in the bush and steps up and slaughters it where it stands. So we've managed to clear this area out pretty well. And we can see in the store, and we can see that there are shotguns and rifles and all manner of things. There's a handgun in this store. All manner of things that we would love to have. I feel like Ely would like to work on her kind of gun combat skills. What do we have here? Oh, this is a little hatchback. Okay, it looked a little small for that, but I guess not. It does have enough wheels. It does have some gasoline. Not a whole lot. That's okay, and it has a okay, interesting. It's got a perfectly fine engine, but it is faulty. So that's what you do this mend thing for, and what does it require? It requires a fuel pump. So if we ever manage to find a garage, which I don't think that we have on this side of the river, then these are parking lots, right? Yeah. Still want. Oh, there's multiple gas stations. No, that's a clothing store. I don't think I've looked around in a little bit. Oh, there's multiple gas stations though. Home improvement store. Yeah. Loads of gas stations. Clothing stores, which I definitely want to check out. More gas stations and home improvement stores. I was looking for a hardware store. I think it's probably more likely to have a shovel, but yeah, we'll try to see what we can get. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wield my I want to wield... Where's my tools? Foot crank, blah blah blah. Okay, Ash guards are tools, huh? Interesting. Well, I don't have my crowbar on me anymore, I guess. I must have left that in the car. I would like to smash this up so I can make some lockpicks. So I think what I'll do is go back to the car and drive it up here. That may draw some attention to us, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's drive up. I'm going to close this. I'm not going to wait for Kit because I need to zoom out. Because she will jump in the car as I near her instead. Please don't injure yourself, Kit. Here we go. Slow down, because Kit will probably attempt to jump into this car. Get in, please. Thank you. We're going to make our way up to this vehicle. We're going to go into reverse. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Okay. So let's stop. Oh, we're still going backwards. Now let's stop. Yeah. Stop driving. Get out. And let's siphon into the nearby vehicle. We now have 34% gasoline, which is great. Our battery is up to 82%. We are doing pretty decent in terms of gas and stuff for this vehicle. I'm going to get the go into the trunk, and I'm going to get my search for crowbar. Yeah, there we go. Because I want to smash this, because what I want is an improvised lockpick, which requires scrap metal versus, you know, if I take the pieces off, like with a hacksaw or whatever it takes, I think it's a hacksaw, then I'm going to get the actual piece rather than scrap. So, I'm going to smash. Oh, no, I don't want to do it. I destroyed the wheel. But I want to smash not with my machete, but rather with my crowbar. Okay. So even if it damages the crowbar, big whoop. She might not be strong enough to damage. Okay, there we go. Scrap metal. Cool, cool. So let's craft now the lockpick. How many can I make? Oops. Ooh, I can make a bunch, which I may need a bunch. So how long does this take? That's going to take 10 minutes total, not a problem. No, I don't want to stop. Okay, now I have 10 improvised lockpicks. I do want to switch off of my crowbar back to my machete just in case. I'm going to head up to this store and attempt to get in. Activate my lockpick. Oh, with a satisfying click, the lock on the door opens. I honestly did not expect it to be that easy. I am very happy that it was. And let's make our way in. I guess Kit is going to come up here eventually. Let's take a look at what we got. I have a Smith & Wesson 22A. That is a 22 caliber Smith & Wesson handgun. So how much of this? I can probably just take quite a few of these. Got a single barrel shotgun. All of these, by the way, have no ammo in them. We have a Marlin 39A. This is a 22 caliber rifle, so this must be the 22 caliber table minus the shotgun, of course. And we have a SIG Mosquito magazine. That's a 10-round magazine for the SIG Mosquito. We have a rotary magazine for a Ruger and an MP5 magazine. Just a bunch of magazines I will take. I think we have, yeah. Okay. Oh, I was hoping this was a vending machine for food. And it is a vending machine for ammo. Is this just... This is just ammo, right? It's not like a magazine. 22 long rifle ammunition with 40 grain unjacketed bullets. So, does this just cost one and I can buy... This is too expensive. Is it? It costs $40. Do you really only get one? Oh, no. No. So I think the $40 is for 160 rounds? Is that what this means? I guess this is a box of ammo. Because this just describes the ammo, but amount 160. Yeah, okay. So 40 for all of it? I need to use a different cash card. I got the money. Don't you worry. So let me see, if I buy this 22 LR, and now I go into my inventory. Yeah, I've got 160 rounds. That is awesome. Okay, so what do I actually have for guns right now? I've got a Glock, and I've got this Marlin. Why are they different colors? Let's just take a quick look. The Glock that I am using right now uses probably 9mm. Where's the ammo? No, 9x19. And it does... This is the damage. It's 25. With a dispersion of 36. Okay, so 25 damage with 36 dispersion. And let's look at this. 5 damage with 6 dispersion? Interesting. So this has a far lower dispersion, meaning that it is much more accurate, but it does a lot less damage, which makes sense because this is just a 22. 5 damage seems oddly low, but I'm guessing there's a reason for that. This has no recoil. The oldest and longest produced shoulder firearm in the world. Though it fires the weak 22 round, it is highly accurate and damaging and has essentially no recoil. So I just bought a bunch of 22 rounds, so I have this thing loaded up like no other. And yeah. So what about the do I have the... This doesn't have the rounds that the other gun has, does it? Alright. Oh, I have a Smith & Wesson too. What do the colors mean? I don't actually know what these colors mean. I've got a Smith & Wesson 22 as well. That does 0 damage. Okay. And has high dispersion. So I'm obviously reading this incorrectly. Or perhaps it's like a bow. I think the way that the bows work is that the bow has a damage and then the actual ammunition, so like the arrow, has a damage as well. That's how it works in Skyrim, for example, too. And it works that way in this game, so I'm guessing that's the way it is. So this gun supposedly does 0 damage, but let's look at the 22 ammo. The 22 LR does 13 damage. So the gun basically delivers the bullet, which does 13 damage. So that makes more sense. So I don't know what the rounds. So this Glock does more than 25 damage. This would be 25 plus whatever the ammo does, which is probably quite a lot. I wonder if we can see if I can see back far enough quickly. I won't linger on this too long, but I do want to see if I can find how much damage I was doing with my gun. Now it's way up there, I think. Kitt's whacking zombies. Okay, it was before the child zombie, before this boomer. Slicing. Well, skill and survival has increased, so she may actually... Oh, there's the dead. Stab, mutilate, whack. Just barely not enough. So she gained a level in survival, and I did not notice, which is pretty super cool because let's zoom in. Which is pretty cool because yeah, I think we may be pretty close to going up. It might still be one away. I'll check. But what we're gonna do right now, yeah, that handgun that's about to go up as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to bring the episode to an end. We are operating at right about an hour. We are in the gun store. We're kind of mildly injured. We're hungry and thirsty. These are all things that we need to take care of, but some excitement has occurred. We did get into the gun store. Awesome. We're doing great. This is a great place to be. I'm realizing that we do really want to bump up our gun skill, I think. I just feel like that's something. I don't know why. It just feels right to me that she would want to become proficient with guns. Yeah, I think because she's smart and she realizes that guns are powerful, realizes that she doesn't know how to use them, and if she did, it would be a big advantage for her. And realizing that guns are, they're also complicated. I mean, part of the reason why there are, gun collectors in the world, part of the reason, not just because guns have value and stuff like that in terms of economic value, but also because guns, are something that you can learn a lot about. And develop a lot of knowledge in, and that's true in this game as well. There's different gun skills. There is different lots of crafting in terms of making guns, making ammunition, and all that stuff. So it's complicated, and I feel like it's something that she could get into and really kind of get to the next level with that. So I think that may be a way forward, and she'll keep her machete as a more of a backup instead of the other way around. Right now she's using her gun as a backup and her machete is primary, but it would be cool to switch that, have that be the other way around. So I do want to thank you for joining me. It is greatly appreciated. My views each week are going up. The channel is still very small, obviously, but the people who are regularly viewing each of my videos, there are consistent viewers and stuff, and it is super greatly appreciated. If you are one of those, I love it. If you like this game as much as I do, it's just cool that you're on this journey with me and Ely. So much appreciated. If you have not yet, the logo, the Rob Hale logo, should be popping up on the left side of the screen now if it hasn't already. Please do hit that to subscribe. If you like the content, it helps me out quite a bit. So thank you so much, and I will see you again next time. Rob Hale, signing out.